Good morning, welcome to the third edition of the Brazilian Conference Climate and Carbon organized by NBS. My name is Fernando Paz. I will be the Master of Ceremony and I will be with you for those 2 days in order to align visions, listen to your ambitions, and Brazil will be here the spot for those solutions. For the ones who know me, I am a translator, a master of ceremony, a clown, and if you don't know me, I work in many places. As I said, I am a translator, I'm an actor. You can find me in some series, in some other romances, but it will be an honor and a pleasure to be here with you in this event. So, just to warm up, I'd like to ask you to give a round of applause to the ones who will be the center of our attention here on those 2 days. You. So, let's give you a round of applause. On those 2 days, we will have both panels and more than 90 actors players who are referenced here in order to foster the dialogue, align strategies, unlock solutions in the light of the Brazilian system for the emissions, the SBCE, and all the opportunities for the COP30 in Brazil. Before starting, I would like to give you some reminders in order to have an amazing event. During the day, we'll have some breaks for lunch as well as coffee breaks, opportunities to interact with people, to eat something, but I kindly ask you to come back here at the right time, okay? During the program, we'll have simultaneous speeches, and to follow them, we will have to wear special headphones, and you can choose which panel you would like to follow. Most of you probably have already gotten the headphone in the entrance. Everyone has got them. Please raise your hands, okay? Who hasn't got them yet, please go there and grab them. So to get them, you should go to the foyer very close to the registration point. And in the end, don't forget to give your headphones back and get your document. So to start here, the third edition of this Brazilian conference, I'll call here the Council of NBS, Janaína Dalan.
Alô? Muito obrigado, Janaína.
Thank you, Janaína. Thank you, Fernando. Now the floor is yours. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. And I will just give a very quick introduction about Brazil, about NBS, which has been consolidating for 4 years. I was one of the founders. Actually, I helped with the foundation of it. We needed a venue so then everyone could face the challenges of this carbon market that was starting at the moment. In the past, we had this carbon market, and now it's back again, and we needed this consolidated venue to talk about all those challenges, bring the private sector to participate in actions and solutions about it. And we fortunately were able to go with those companies. There has been a council with like discussion forums with the government, and we were able to consolidate this conference. This is our third edition. we changed the governance. We are even more professional. Now we have an executive director that you will meet her here, Julie Messias. She will do the opening, and we had the honor to count on her with everything that she has done. She will share some of her history, and now we have a board, actually a council that is made up of seven companies, and now as we will have COP30 here in Brazil, we have the law that was approved in December. We are at a very important time for our country. This conference is to talk about all those topics. We will bring important people from the government, federal government, national, subnational ones, people from the sector, from the private and public sectors. We'll have some warm discussions here, but I'm sure that they will be very important to all of you. In case you have questions, we will be here available, so enjoy, and I wish you a very good event. So now, Tiago. Tiago is one of the members of the council. And before starting, I'd like to thank Janaína for those years that she represented our sector. Good morning. I am Tiago, the Systemic Director, and I'm here to represent the new board of NBS. I think soon you will see the composition of it. We are in 7 people. This is structure of the new management of the NBS. We don't have a president anymore. We have now a board where we have representatives from the sector. We had an executive director who will be here to talk to you. And I'm here to share with you that within this new program, with this new composition, we have established some priorities for NBS. The first point here is that we have the regulation of a new law, and we know that in Brazil we can do it, and we have opportunities for that. So the regulation is important in order to continue with this sector, and it sets up many paths. A good regulation, a technical one, is very important. Another important point here, with all the goals for this year as well as for the next one, is the way we'll deal with the Paris Agreement. We need to it's something that is very important, and we are following them. We also have some adjustments and things that you will see on those 2 days. And the last one would be the climate financing, because without money, it's very hard to invest in territories, to turn them into assets. So the market demand is something that we will see here, and then you need to anticipate resources to turn them into something better, improve quality of life. Without it, it's not possible to have a carbon project. We have methodological issues, social and financial ones. So it's another topic that we've brought as one of the macro goals of NBS for this year and next one. So I just wanted to share that with you in this 3rd edition. I really hope that we can have many other ones, and I will call our executive director, Julie Messias. From now on, Julie will be with you, and now she will introduce herself officially, and we count on her, okay? Good morning, everyone. I think it's an honor to receive you here in this third edition of this conference. First, I'd like to thank our sponsors, the production, and all of you who came here. Many people traveled to be here in this environment. During those 2 days, we will talk about regulation of the SBCE and the challenge of doing a copy in Brazil. We'll talk about bioeconomy, biodiversity. It's a time where we should take advantage of this time and exchange information, increase our networking. I think it's very important to look at the policy implementation, the way we connect to that, how we can have something that will foster the implementation of solutions based on the nature. So projects for RRD, how we can innovate. And then when we speak of innovation, it's important to speak of the integrity of all those credits that are generated by it with a financial asset, and with that we can go through many paths. One is the security, and also the guarantee that we give it to indigenous people. So I'm very honored to represent all the companies that develop with respect projects that aim at the preservation of the Amazon. But besides that, we bring some romance to this, but our reality is very, very different. You sometimes get to some preservation unit and they don't have drinking water. I've already lived that. When I was the Secretary of the State, I saw a mother saying that she had never tasted that water with that taste. So the reality in those regions is very, very difficult. So in this plural space, I invite everyone to get all the power that we have together and think of the preservation, economical situation, and the development. So, and our country is rich. When we speak of this green matter, we have to recognize all the potential that we have. I really hope that you enjoy it. And we tried to bring a program with the vision of different sectors and a very high elevated speech with the representation of many sectors. But speaking of this challenge, I also would like to thank all the board, as well as Janaína Dalan, who was the president of NBS, bringing this space for the dialogue with the governments, with different sectors, strengthening this NBS sector in Brazil. I will call Carla, who is our general manager. She's responsible for this organization, and we would like to honor her. So please come here. But we need it, even though it's something very fast, but we need to recognize her. It's just a board of recognition, as well as to the founders of this alliance. bringing the opportunity of having this dialogue, so please give them a round of applause. Okay, so let's start here our conference. I invite all of you to watch our opening video. Thank you.
As mudanças climáticas não são mais uma ameaça distante. Estão aqui, agora, alterando ecossistemas, impactando vidas e desafiando economias no mundo inteiro. Frente a esse cenário, a governança internacional se fortalece. Acordos como o Acordo de Paris e a Convenção do Clima representam compromissos coletivos por um futuro sustentável. Mas a ambição precisa se transformar em implementação. Apesar dos avanços na arquitetura do financiamento climático, os recursos disponíveis ainda estão muito aquém do necessário para enfrentar a crise em escala global. É urgente ampliar o volume, a previsibilidade e o acesso a esses instrumentos, garantindo que cheguem aos territórios com integridade, transparência e impacto real. O Brasil abriga o maior celeiro de biodiversidade do planeta, com mais de 20% das espécies conhecidas e cerca de 60% de seu território coberto por vegetação nativa. São mais de 300 povos indígenas, falantes de mais de 270 línguas, além de uma imensa diversidade de povos e comunidades tradicionais. A Amazônia é um mosaico de vida e conhecimento. Aqui, as soluções baseadas na natureza, como restauração, manejo sustentável e projetos de carbono, mostram que é possível conciliar proteção ambiental, desenvolvimento local e clima. Projetos de conservação, RED+, ARR e ALM não são iniciativas isoladas. Elas contribuem diretamente para as metas nacionais de descarbonização, fortalecendo a NDC brasileira e a transição para uma economia de baixo carbono. São implementados conciliando conhecimento científico, tecnologia e saberes ancestrais, respeitando os modos de vida, os costumes e os conhecimentos das comunidades locais. A Aliança Brasil NBS representa o setor privado comprometido com integridade, transparência e protagonismo nas soluções baseadas na natureza. Somos uma ponte entre projetos, políticas públicas e investimentos. Sejam bem-vindos à Conferência Clima e Carbono. 2 dias de diálogo, articulação e caminhos concretos para acelerar a transição para uma economia de baixo carbono, justa e inclusiva. A transformação começa aqui.